So what, for farmers watching this and thinking, God, I've got to attack this thing. What attributes should they be looking at in terms of a business like yours or a facilitator?
What farmers tell us they like is our independence. We're not emotionally involved or financially involved in their business. And make no bones, we don't have any issues with saying the right messages when they need to be said, because we don't have to get up the next morning and have breakfast with them. But if the message is right, then that'll help with the awareness of what's next. So that independence is a key part.
And what about the cost involved? I mean, is it an hourly rate for you guys, or do you have a sort of a set fee for?
Yeah, hourly rates suck, so we don't go there and induce this clock watching. So we work on a set fee basis from the start through to the end of the second family meeting. Second family meeting is critical because at the first one, a whole lot of emotions, a whole lot of insights, a whole lot of new understanding comes out. People digest on that, and then they can move a lot quicker with when we get together for the second meeting.
Yeah. And then what about the second meeting? What happens then?
Yeah, agree on what the next steps are going forward. So there's a big accountability piece in this. And we encourage families to have at least a minimum of one full family meeting per year just to discuss the succession stuff.
And I suppose you've got to get over all the sort of, just the niceties and then the family dynamics and somehow work out where the youngest, who's normally the one who sits back a bit probably, and the oldest who is normally the driver.
Yeah, so as a facilitator, when you're going around the room and all the family sharing what's important to them, yes, we will ask the quieter ones to talk first, and the loud ones go last.
Really? You work that through, or do you ask them?
You pick it up pretty quickly. Do you? Yeah, and I'd run it past mum and dad first as well too. Yep.
So there's a heck of a lot of work for you guys. There's a heck of a lot of work out there. A lot of families need to be sorted out. Yeah,
they do, and it's quite intense the process we work through.
You can't obviously have a definitive time, but is there an average sort of time it takes from go to woe?
Oh, without complexities, it's probably a 6-12 month process.
So how do people get in touch? How do they find out about what you do and how they can sort their lives out?
The easiest way is just go to our website, www.ruralcoach.co.nz, and there's information there, and it's got all our team around the country, and you can connect with any one of us.
There must be some major feelings of satisfaction from your point of view, let alone the families who are involved, but when things come right and you get it all done and dusted, you walk away and think, well...
Yeah, hugely so, because I've got family, I've been involved with families and kids, and I know how important it is. When you get mum ringing up and tears saying thank you, and giving big hugs and things.
Absolutely. That's priceless for you guys. And of course, the other thing is that you're dealing with something that could be in place for further generations, I presume. Because it's set up now, then there's no reason why.
So if we make it a normal part of the family and the farm business that you do talk about succession on a regular basis, then that's a big part of our jobs done.
Well, Matthew, it's been great talking with you. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate making the effort to get here. And it's Matthew Pickering, who's the director at Coach Approach Rural Ltd. And he'd love to hear from you if you've got this issue. It's got to be sorted, so you go to it. And thank you so much for watching.